Let's practice using ratios. Daniel mixed 6 tablespoons of chocolate syrup with 2 pints of milk to make chocolate milk. Use a type diagram to show the relationship between the tablespoons of chocolate syrup and pints of milk used in the chocolate milk. Okay, here we go. So ratios. You're going to be looking at 2 different pieces that can be put together sometimes, and sometimes are just separate. So in this situation, we're looking at tablespoons of chocolate syrup and pints of milk. So if I'm looking at how they compare to one another, I'm going to start with the first part. So a couple different colors are going to be helpful. I have black and orange and blue. My black's just going to be so that you can see how I'm separating this. The orange is going to be for chocolate syrup, and the blue is going to be for milk. So if I have chocolate syrup, this is going to be chocolate syrup, and this is going to be milk. This is really important when you're looking at ratios to make sure that you are keeping your units with your numbers, okay? So chocolate syrup is going to be 6. So I know just for ease that I can split my box of chocolate syrup into half, because 6s can be made into halves first. Once I do that, I can split that into thirds, and I can split this into thirds, and it makes 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons, and 6 tablespoons. Okay, the next one is my 2 pints of milk. So since I have 1 box, I'm going to split it in half. Notice how since I split this one in half, it kind of makes this one easy too to see. So I've got 1 pint of milk and another pint of milk. So my ratio is showing 6 chocolate syrups to 2 milks. So my ratio can be written as 6 to 2, 6 to 2, or 6 to 2. There you go, ratio table. The ratio of trumpet players to trombone players in the band is 5 to 3. So what does this mean? Okay, so this time I'm not going to use a ratio table. I'm just going to use 2 different colors to show you how I'm comparing 2 different things. So I have trumpets and trombones. Since they both start with T, try not to use the letter because that can kind of get confusing. So I have 5 trumpets and I have 3 trombones. So I'm going to use purple for trumpet and black for trombone. So I have 5 trumpets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 3 trombones. And I'm going to use a lowercase t for this as well. 1, 2, 3. So in my statement here, I can do this a couple different ways. I can say for 5 trombones, I have 3 trumpets. I can also say for 3 trumpets, I have 5 trombones. So it doesn't matter what order you choose to say these in, as long as you're making sure that your label goes correctly with your integer. So if I wanted to make sure that I was writing this correctly, since now I'm switching this, I would want to make sure that I put 3 trumpet and 5 trombones. Again, if I reverse it, then I'm just saying 5 trombones for 3 trumpets. And that's okay, and ratios can be done that way. You just need to make sure that you're keeping your labels with your integers separate, okay? So now you're going to go on and you're going to try some on your own. You have an assignment. Go for it.